Hi everybody, welcome to my lap band journey. I am your Friday vlogger, Danielle. Today's topic is why did we have the lap band? So I'll get onto that in a minute. Right, a bit about me. I had lap band surgery on August the 25th, 2008, and as you can see, I'm not at goal weight yet. Most people probably are when they're a year or so out like I am, but I found it really hard. I've got a 14mm band, which is quite a big band, and I've really struggled just the ins and outs of the lamp band, learning to live with it. My starting weight was 247 and I'm 5'4", and my current weight now is 208.8, so I have had a loss, but I'm not a fast and furious loser, but I'll get there. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, as everyone keeps saying. Right, I decided to have the lap band. I've always been overweight since I was about 9 years old, and all the ladies in our family are. Whether it's genetic, I don't know. I don't remember my mum particularly feeding me bad foods. It was more maybe feeling a bit lonely and stuff, and maybe having childhood, problems. My dad wasn't around, he left us, and I think I maybe even at an early age turned to chocolate and whatnot, and every time I got a bit of pocket money from someone, or money for cleaning the car or something like that, I would just spend it on chocolate. And now looking back, I think I could have done with someone noticing that I was hiding candy and crisps and stuff like that, buying stuff and hiding it, feeling real guilty, binging on lots of food, and then sort of crying and feeling quite sorry for myself at such a young age as well. So I obviously had a problem with food then, but anyway, as I got older, I got bigger and bigger and bigger. I tried Weight Watchers a couple of times and would lose maybe 28 pounds at the most, and then put it all back on. And then when I was 22, 7 years ago, I lived with a young man, and he dumped me, and that was a lot down to my lack of confidence and my insecurities, not wanting him to go anywhere, not wanting to be without him in case he met someone that was slimmer and wanted them over the big fatty he had at home. And I was terrible, and I drove him away, to be honest. Anyway, so he dumped me on my ass and I moved back to my mum's house, and I said to my mum, I want to do a lot of things this year. This breakup's made me realise I need to work on my confidence. I want to lose some weight. I want to pass my driving test. I want to have some independence. I want to go back to college. And I did all of those things, and which was great. So I'm hoping the goals I've set for this year I'll do too. And I went back to Weight Watchers and I lost 70 pounds, which took me down to, it took me down to about 172, I think, which was, although that was still 28 pounds overweight, I felt alive. I felt like me. I'd gone down about 5 dress sizes. It felt like that person that was coming out was that was the real me. That was a more confident. I felt on top of the world. I felt brilliant. Like I say, even with 28 pounds being overweight, which I was going to work on getting to, because I come that far, so I thought, why not get to goal? But then I met another man and fell pregnant quite quickly, and I put about 28 pounds back on with my first child. And I did actually manage to lose that, but I was ill with postnatal depression, unfortunately, so I didn't really eat a great deal, and the antidepressants that my doctor put me on suppressed your appetite. So I did lose the weight I put on with the first child, and carried on my life. That relationship, unfortunately, I'm not sounding like I have much luck with men, am I? That relationship unfortunately broke down, and time later I met my husband and had my son. And with my son, 50 pounds, 60 pounds I put on. I mean, ate like a horse, and he was a big baby there, £9 too. And yeah, I put it all on, and I just thought, I'm going to have to get back to Weight Watch. I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to be 30 this year. I was thinking it like then. I'm going to be 30 soon. I just don't want to be fat in my 30s. Being fat in my teens, fat in my 20s. I don't want to be fat in my 30s. You know, I've got to break this cycle. Anyway, a lady on TV, famous over here, called Fern Britton, on an English programme, dropped about 5-6 dress sizes. I'm not sure how much weight she lost, but it was a lot. There was a massive difference in her. I think she looks fabulous. She gradually lost it over like 18 months, maybe 2 years, and people of course were like, oh, how did you do it, how did you do it? And she was quite well known for exercise, doing charity bike rides and things like that. So when she said, you know, it was diet and exercise, nobody questioned it. And then it came out a few months after she admitted that she'd had a gastric band, lap band. Well, of course, the press went crazy. You're a fraud, you're a liar, you should have said it was this, da 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 da. But none of that interested me. All I thought was, wow, she's lost this and she's keeping this off. How has she done it? Because I was like the same size. How has she done it? Oh my God. So obviously I went on the computer and researched it and read lots of obesity websites, obesity surgery websites, looked into the cost and the risks and all that kind of thing and what was done. Then I went on to YouTube, which I'm so pleased that I did, because I found all the people's vlogs, and I found the people on this weight loss community vlogs, their vlogs are so much more informative, interesting, and it's real people. It's not just, you know, doctors talking on the website. And obviously doctors know the stuff, but I found more out from people's vlogs than I ever did talking to any surgeon or any nurse or anything. So it's worth, if you know anyone that's having it, I mean, you recommend YouTube, it's brilliant. I wanted a bypass, and the reason I didn't get a bypass was actually cost. It was like I was private and I paid myself, and it was about £2,000 more to have a bypass. I wanted a bypass because I wanted fast results, because I'm absolutely sick of living in this body. This body is not me as far as I'm concerned. That 172 pound girl is me, and I want her back. And that would be my ideal goal, even if I never lost anything else. Even if it did mean I was 28 pounds overweight, I would like to be that girl again. I hope I'm not talking too fast. I don't want to go over, and I know the English accent. I don't know. We're not all right, Gavnar, or whatever it is you think that we talk like. That was a really bad impression. Sorry, Miss Gigi, you're southern. That impression was dire. Yeah, so I wanted to have the bypass originally, but I just couldn't afford it. So I went ahead with the band, and here I am today. Some days I'm really pleased. Well, I am pleased with the band. I mean, I wish I was a faster loser, but this year's going to be the year for me with the band. I'm going back to the beginning, taking the vitamins properly, exercise, watching my diet, drinking more water. I'm going to be on top of it this year. This year's going to be my year. I'm going to reach that 172 goal by the end of this year. And if I don't, you can come and give me a virtual punch in the face. Or I'll owe you all a quid or something. And I do see some people's vlogs about the bypass, and I think, oh, hernias and horror stories. Not that the lap band isn't without risks, but you could have your lap band took out if worst came to worst. Bypass is not reversible, so it's probably for the best somehow. Just check my notes, make sure I've not missed anything. Yeah, so that's why I had it. This big person is not me. It doesn't feel like the real me. I've tasted being close to being slim, and I loved it. And if I'd not had 2 babies, although I love them, I don't regret them, I maybe could have maintained that weight, but that's gone. Now's the time. It's 2010 and it's time to look forward. I think that's everything. So it was Fern Britton who inspired me. YouTube people are the ones that give me all the information I need. Money was what stopped me from getting a bypass, but I think I am pleased I've got the lap band now. I'm seeing how brilliant everyone else is doing. I mean, that's certainly inspiring. Yeah, so I think that's it. So please rate and comment. I hope you've enjoyed my vlog. It wasn't too boring and I didn't talk too fast. Check out tomorrow's vlogger, Saturday vlogger, which I believe is Paige. I'm sorry if I've got that wrong.